channel. Today's video I'm going to show you how to do my makeup with only 5 products. Literally the most essential products that you need just to spruce up your complexion and just a little bit touch up. This is basically my go-to. I don't really use a lot of makeup or even average amount of makeup in summer. It's so minimal because it's so hot. Actually, it just got to be hot within maybe 1 week, such a drastic degree that my makeup routine completely has changed. So first thing, it's SPF. And of course, if you have to choose minimum makeup products, it's better your SPF will have some color. That's just logical. Now, I want to compare two products just to make you understand the approach. Tinted moisturizers, they tend to be very glowy. So I have this by Chanel, which I love using in colder months because it gives the glow. Actually, it's called Sheer Healthy Glow Tinted Moisturizer. It's actually have SPF 30. It's already a kind of a no-go for summer for me. And yet, if you okay with the 30, in summer, this might be too glowy, even if you have a dry skin. So I prefer to put moisturizer on my face as of normal, as of a skincare. Also because I don't really particularly like as of this being my moisturizer. And to use some good SPF with the tint, with the color, which in my case is this Heliocare sunscreen, and it has beautiful tone, and it's oil-free, so I go with this. Okay, before this I will use a little bit of spray. This is not considered to be as of a product as like a part of a skincare, okay, so we are not counting it in 5 products. Okay, this has a very liquid consistency, and you can literally 2 pumps is enough, and you apply it as of a cream because it's pretty liquidy, but then later it dries off pretty fast, so you have to be quick to disperse it around your face. And then what I do, I will go with make it because it's basically your SPF, so it's already kind of dried off. So I go with the damp sponge, beauty blender, and kind of buff it in for obviously for a smoother effect because it's basically my foundation. Comfortable for me. You don't need much working on this because you practically did the job with your hands. I don't know. I think it's good enough already. Now, the number 2 is the concealer. I would advise you to get something that has a multiple correcting product. For instance, I love this by Sante. It's a German brand, bio brand actually. Also, I love this product because it has a powdery finish. It's like cream into powder. It's my favorite for summer. So what I will go with a little bit of a peachy color to correct a little bit my under eye dark kind of circles. I don't really have too much darkness under my eyes, surprisingly, because I wake up very early. Today I woke up 4:30. My small child decided he had enough of sleep, but that's okay. I like waking up. I like wake up at 5 o'clock. For me it's okay, but 4:30 is a bit like, okay, people. Now, whatever you need to correct, I would For the blemishes, this beige. It's all considered to be one product because literally it's just a correcting, multitasking product. So just little correction. And for the redness, I normally use the green corrector on my lids because I find it the most effective. You take just a tiny amount and you won't even see the pigment, but you see that your veins and everything, like redness, completely disappears. So it's perfect, you know. It's creamy, but I already feel like it's kind of has the smoothness around it because about this product because it has a powdery finish, as I mentioned. Now, because of that, and because this also has a matte finish, which is in summer, like it won't look that matte because of the humidity normally, your face will still have this natural oil production. So this will just keep it at the bay, but not in a mattifying way, but like in a stabilizing way. Like it's not too glowy, it's not too oily, but it's not flat matte by no means. Even if you have dry skin, this is a good product for you. Now, this is pretty much done. We'll go a little bit with the beauty blender. I'm not going to use powder. During the day, you can just pat your face with a little bit of like either powder, some translucent powder, or I would normally use the mattifying paper, and that's that. Okay, I'll just do the brows first thing. I'm using Essence, this brow gel in color. I took the darker one this time. I took, normally I would use the light. This is Brownie Brows. I used to use the like blonde brown, but I realized that since I'm not using the pencil, I need something on the darker side. It's not really dark anyway. Now, this is number 3, right? Okay, we have 2 left. That will be mascara, obviously. I'm not going to be using any eyeshadows because why? So I'm taking a really thick black mascara. It's not waterproof, but they have in blue. If we were talking about Lancome Monsieur Big, they have in blue and it's waterproof. I prefer the regular one. My eyes are not reacting very well on the waterproof mascaras. 2 layers of this mascara. You don't need any pencil, any eyeshadows. You can leave your lower eyelashes without mascara if you like. But I would normally do just a tiny bit on the corners. Really, very little. Just to give a little bit of definition. But in summer, lower eyelashes can be tricky because they can smudge actually. It depends. So, and the last product, of course, it's multitasking. I chose the matte liquid lipstick because honestly, every matte liquid lipstick you can use as your blush, like every. So I'm using now this very nice kind of a, it's not too bright and it's not too pale. I don't know, it's just really nice fresh pink color by NYX in what is the name? Oh, in Tokyo. Interesting name. Now I will use it on my lips, of course. I love this color. I really think it suits every skin tone, from very pale to deep skinned. it feels moisturizing when you're putting it, but then it will dry off, of course. And we just put it here. You can use your fingers or you can use a beauty blender. Just gonna do like this with the beauty blender. You know what you can do? You can actually put a little bit here if you want for a pinkish effect, kind of. A little bit. Maybe we need a little bit more. Yeah, why not? You see? Now we'll have an eyeshadows. Really, because we already have a nice base, that's it. Let me see the result. I cannot really. Maybe a little bit more here. And you definitely need any highlight, because trust me, in summer, if you're using creamy products, your face will just glow and be kind of highlighted anyways. Okay, this is it. This is my 5 product full face makeup. I know it's mild, it's not exactly wow, but I really think for the day it's enough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.